When I was out of work a few years ago, my family and I faced eviction from our apartment. This was after I lost my home and most of my worldly possessions, including many of my wife's and daughter's things, due to a series of monumental mistakes I had made. Family, friends, and strangers rushed to offer me financial and emotional support during these challenging times. As a recipient of God's grace and other people's generosity, I feel obligated to help my needy neighbors. I realized I didn't have to make monumental sacrifices, but that even small acts of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life. Sometimes the simplest and smallest acts of kindness mean a lot to someone in distress. Things like bus fare, hot meals, a shower, a bag of groceries, a ride to work or a ride to a doctor's appointment, or even just sitting and taking some time to talk with someone can change their life's trajectory and bring them peace, hope, and comfort. You may ask, what do small acts of kindness look like, and how would they make you feel? These questions led me to organize the Community Partners Initiative, an incorporated 501c3 nonprofit designed to deliver support and relief to seniors, veterans, and convalescents. This organization also produces the YouTube channel titled James 2:14. The James 2:14 channel highlights the good works of others in our neighborhoods. In James 2:14, we don't give advice, but we tell experiential stories demonstrating an if I can do it, you can do it attitude. On the channel, I explore the benefits of developing a values-driven purpose and discuss spiritual and emotional wellness, mindfulness, and the role nutrition, fitness, and stress management play in a vigorous self-help program. Specifically, our values-driven purpose courageously enables individuals to realize their full potential by inspiring personal achievement and selfless service at work and within the communities they serve. Commit to a moral, ethical, and compliant framework by which you will conduct your daily activity, and by performing your duties courteously and respectfully, making life a better place because you were in it is a rewarding experience. Embrace the golden rule, treat others the way you would expect to be treated, can help you to learn a lot about how you should be treated and how you should treat others. Let me break this down for you. As a nonprofit organizer or someone who wishes to start a nonprofit organization, you came here to learn about leadership that will be directed by your purpose, values, and a mission of your cause. Values, or a values-driven purpose, will be the guiding framework for how you operate your business. It is a roadmap for executives, members, clients, and donors to follow while conducting the organization's business. I like to use simple words and language when describing my values. These values have been crafted according to my unique experiences, which were both beneficial and harmful to me. My 5 simple values are: integrity. Do the right thing even when it is difficult to do. Your reputation will be judged by the outcomes of your decisions that you make as a toddler, teenager, student, young adult, and senior citizen. Make decisions that will make you and your family proud of you. How did you feel when you made a mistake and failed to own up to it? Were you embarrassed? Did it make you feel guilty or worthless? Remember what you did to overcome those feelings and the steps you took to prevent that mistake from happening again. If I had to look back and choose one value as a pillar of integrity, it would be congruency. Strive to be congruent in your thoughts, words, and deeds. This is easier said than done, however, but think of this formula. Say what you mean what you say, and do what you say you will do. Saying what you mean does not allow you freedom to hurt others. It provides guardrails to refrain from hurtful speech. It is a device to help frame your speech in a manner that is kind, helpful, empathetic, and most importantly, positions you as a caring and mindful person. These statements should express your clear thoughts and intentions. Be concise, be accurate. Remove all doubts from the receiver of your message. This also creates a catch-22 moment because you don't want your words to return and haunt you or to hurt someone else's feelings. Finally, after making your statement, follow it up with action. Make it happen, or as I like to say, bring it, don't sing it. From my experience, being congruent in my thoughts, words, and deeds helps many people, like doctors, professors, therapists, judges, friends, clients, and coworkers, feel comfortable knowing that they know where they stand with me. That helps me to regulate my impatience, anger, and temper. Equity, diversity, and inclusion are all the rage today. However, I subscribe to the practice of Deacon Joe Ehrman, a former defensive lineman for the NFL's Baltimore Colts in the 1970s. In Ehrman's To Be a Man TEDx Baltimore speech of 2013, the deacon advocates for creating belonging environments where everyone has a voice that should be encouraged to be heard. Ehrman's inclusion and my inclusion encourage individuals to freely express their authentic selves with equal access to opportunities and resources that contribute to the success of the organization's mission and purpose. Along these lines, I often describe myself as a bully's bully. This represents my wish to help others less fortunate than me, who may be being exploited. I like to take the side of the underdog. In real life, even as an experienced food service worker, I still remember the times when I walked into a new workplace. I was scared and intimidated until someone was kind enough to greet me and show me the ropes. I subscribe to the medical axiom, see one, do one, teach one. This sums up my inclusionary outlook concisely. One of the most utilitarian values I follow is autonomy. In my daily life and work life, I embrace a self-governing culture that possesses a collaborative outlook, allowing others the freedom of action, the independence to be self-compliant, and that supports a work ethic built upon morally accepting responsibility for our actions and accountability for the decisions we make. Be warned, this is another double-edged sword here. Autonomy does not mean you can do whatever you want without regret. It means to contribute to the purpose and conversation respectfully and meaningfully. Be unpressured to think alternatively, uniquely, or creatively. Think about when you were asked to contribute to a project or cause. How did that make you feel? Did you want to do it again? Did you feel like you made a valuable contribution? This is how people feel when being around you. Lastly, I always want to empower everyone in my organization to do whatever it takes to fulfill our clients' immediate needs, no matter where they engage with them, by moving heaven and earth to respond to their needs courteously, seamlessly, and genuinely. Imagine if you asked for help and your provider told you they had to wait for a solution to be approved by a supervisor. Would that make you feel impatient? Think about your last phone conversation with the utility service provider. Was your concern addressed by one person or with one phone call? Commit to breaking these barriers that resist immediate relief and solutions. To summarize, values help guide your ethical decision-making. More importantly, they guide others in your organization to make decisions that benefit the client, organization, and community. Ask yourself, how can I contribute to my organization's purpose and the community I serve? To paraphrase the words of motivational speaker Tony Robbins, to effect change, you have to get up off the couch. Thank you. Go and make it happen.